Hey everyone, and welcome to the Fear Review. I'm William.
And I'm Amy.
And today we're going to review Infested, which is available on Shudder. We'll give you a short synopsis, give you a spoiler-free review, then really dig into the movie, into the meat of the movie, heavy spoilers. So if you don't want to hear anything about it before you go into the movie, skip that part. And then we'll let you know what we're going to review next week. So I will start off with a short synopsis. This is a spider movie.
Spider.
Best way to put it. A reason we did it was specifically that Amy hates spiders. But real quick, it's very much like Quarantine or Record with spiders. I mean, that's exactly what it is. A group of people. It's a French movie. Subtitles. A group of people get quarantined in an apartment building. Because one of them buys a spider from kind of like a shady dealer. He's big into kind of bugs and reptiles and wanted to start a business with that. And it gets out and kind of arachnophobia style spreads everywhere in the apartment complex. Gets locked down. The authorities lock down, and then it's just survival at that point. But I'll give you my review first, and then I'll let Amy get into hers. I had actually seen this one prior to Amy watching it, and I think it's great. It is one of the best, I think, and effective horror movies that's come out in a while. The acting in it is great. It's really well written. You actually feel for all of the characters. They take the time. I mean, it really starts off like with the spiders really, really quickly. But there's like kind of an evolution to it, and it kind of builds and builds and builds. So they do it in a really, really good way that you get to know the characters and you feel for them. And so when they inevitably start dying off, you actually care. So from a horror movie fan perspective, I would say go watch it. Absolutely. It's available on Shudder. Like I said, I think I said that. So it's free to stream if you have a Shudder subscription or AMC Plus. So this is a very specific episode we filmed for a reason, because of Amy's love of spiders. So I'll let her speak to what she thought of the movie.
Horror. Spiders. Subtitles. You had me at none of those.
So you loved it.
I made it. I watched it.
And I actually, when we got done watching it, I think I high-fived you. I was like, you made it through it.
I made it through. I was very, very proud of myself.
Yeah.
I made it. I survived. Don't watch it. Don't put yourself through what I had to go through. It's not worth it. Is it good acting? Yes. I don't care if the story was good. I don't care if anybody survived, because I just didn't want to watch it. I mean, you do care if the people survive. They did a good job with that, but there is no reason to watch this movie.
So
the noises are awful. The jump scares are awful. I barely survived it.
You did. I said you didn't scream as much as you've screamed in a movie before, but I think this is the most vocal you've been in a movie. Like
I don't think I talked at all.
Like constantly you're like, nope. Oh my God. I'm like, you probably didn't realize you were doing it, but yeah, you were like.
It's my defense mechanism.
Yeah, you were self-soothing over there.
I was self-soothing. Self-soothing is the no, 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 no.
Yes. And you had so we watched it outside, and you'll have seen like a video of it. I'm gonna post of kind of our setup. But when we decided we were gonna watch it, I was like, oh, we can watch it outside. We can set up the projector, and I was like, because we kind of live out in the country, so there's bugs, there's animals, all that. And so we went out there, and we had mowed recently, so we put some sheets over our outdoor furniture just to kind of stay, get all like dirty and dusty and all that. But the whole movie had like grabbed the sheet and was like hugging it around your body.
I was trying to cover my ears.
Yeah, you're like doing that.
I was trying to protect myself from bugs.
Yeah, and the whole movie, like half the movie, you're like, there's something crawling on my neck. There's something crawling on my neck.
There was. It was my hair. But I thought a bug was crawling on me. But it was my hair. And the wind.
Yeah. So it was effective, is what it sounds like.
I mean, it's a movie, does its job. Horror, in my opinion, is supposed to scare you. And it just creeped me out, man. It just creeped me out. It's different than scary.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Not like haunted movie or like haunted house or something like that. It's just like, and then when we went to go to bed that night, I thought I was, okay, I'm good. I'm not thinking about it. And I can't remember what we watched on TV to get my mind off of. Oh, British Bake Off. Great British Bake Off. Yeah. I had that playing, and that was working as far as, kind of lulling me to sleep. But then Rosie woke me up in the middle of the night, I think, because she had to go outside. Yeah. And then it was all over again because it was dark, and I had to let her outside. And then I was like, I know there's spiders all in this grass. And that one probably followed me in the house. And then I couldn't go back to sleep. So if you're like me, you're not a huge horror fan, just enjoy a nice little comedy movie or something, and just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. No. Horror fan perspective, 100% watch it.
Like you would buy it?
Yeah, I'd buy that one. Absolutely. To me, yeah, you're right. It's a buyer to me. Like if it wasn't like a Shudder thing that I already had, like I'd 100% buy it.
I don't even want to see the cover of it. Like this was so far out of the ones we've watched. I thought Bring Her Back stuck with me, and that one got me, but spiders are real. That's
what I was going to say. It's because they're real. And
I mean, they might not, multiply like they do in this movie, but no, they do. They do, because...
Well, not like they do in the movie, but...
No, but when they have babies, there's a lot. Because I watched my dad kill a black widow when I was growing up. Actually, I think poured gasoline on one because it was out in the road. Or probably it was Raid. I don't know. I was very young, so I don't remember. He poured something on it. And then there were hundreds, I think, of spiders floating in it. Oh, my God. Nope. Just no, guys. Nope.
But shout out to Dad for keeping the family safe.
Oh, Dad always keeps us safe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. No bugs on his watch.
Yeah.
No spiders either.
Yeah. So I guess we can move into our spoiler review. So if you want to go in fresh, you don't want any spoilers, stop now. Otherwise, you might hear some things that will ruin the movie for you. So spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
Now
I got to get it out, and then we'll never speak of them again.
I'll say this is a big spoiler, and I kind of have to atone. I kind of broke the cardinal rule, and I forgot in this movie.
How do you forget? That's the only important thing. That's the only thing I care about.
There is a dog in the movie, and something happens to the dog. So as soon as it started and we saw the dog, Amy immediately, what she always does, says, "Does something happen to this dog?" And I did not remember. I was thinking that nothing happened to the dog, but then it goes and eats.
Because I need to be prepared. Either A, I'll stop watching the movie,
Yeah.
or B, I need to just be prepared. And sometimes you fast forward through that part and I just pretend it didn't happen. Or I know that's crazy that I can watch people be murdered in the movies, but not a dog, not an animal, not an animal, period. But
so I didn't win any points going into this movie.
no, because you didn't tell me there were subtitles.
Yeah.
And that's not, I'm not a subtitle fan. And you couldn't remember if something happened to the dog.
Yeah. I honestly thought the dog was okay. But then he eats, like, the thing in the movie is they actually, and that was, I didn't think you were going to, so I'm very proud of you for this. Another part that I was like, you may have noped out was the spiders, when they bite you or like whatever, they actually lay eggs in you and they come out of you. And I thought as soon as, like, the guy says, like, there's a scene where like someone they find like a good, like someone in the apartment building that they know and love, is already been bitten and dead, and like she's kind of like twitching, and then they like start coming out of her, and then someone else comes out and is like needing help, and he's like, no, you don't touch them, they're laying, they're not just biting, they're laying. And I remember sitting there going, oh, is she about to go nope and get up and leave? But I was proud of you. You didn't.
I had already made it. The dog had already died at that point.
Yeah.
Wait, had he?
It might have been around the same time because they were separated from their group. And so
then they go back into the room.
They might have kind of showed that around the same time.
I figured I had already made it through that lady, twitching, and that spider came out of her mouth. And I thought, if I can make it through that.
Well, and it's really cool. Like, I know it's creepy, but like the way they do it, and it slowly starts like.
They now think there's gonna be stuff crawling. I just know it, and I can hear Rosie click clacking down the hallway, and I'm like, I just imagine it's a giant spider coming to get me.
It might be.
I mean, why they went and got these spiders to begin with? People know. They're out in some desert, and the size of the hole that they're looking for, and they know, oh, this is the spider. The hole's like this big.
Yeah. They like smoke it out.
If a spider needs a hole that big to build its home in, then you just don't mess with that spider. You just let it be. But no, and how come all these spiders out of this sand hole? And one person, gets it, and then they catch them. Like, oh, let me put them in some Tupperware. I wouldn't trust.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust anything to put these spiders in.
There was something about, I don't know, maybe it's just an assumption, and I don't know why, but them getting the spiders and sending that like seemed nefarious to me. Like they were doing it like
they were hoping the spider would get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to like kill the spiders. Like, these are bad mamma jammas. We're going to kill them all.
I guess the reason I think it's nefarious is because they knew what the spiders were, because the one guy gets bit and he's kind of like going crazy and they kill him.
Oh, yeah, immediately.
So they know what happens. So the only reason to me that they would be catching these spiders and sending them, to other places is for nefarious reasons, in my opinion. Like there's no other reason.
I didn't even catch that. You're right.
Yeah, they would be doing that. But
I'm surprised I caught any plot lines. Plot points.
Either one.
Because it was just spiders. It was just spiders. That's all I saw was spiders, and the noises and more spiders.
They're like one of the first, and I started and I got 3 in, and then I just started like got into the movie and forgot. But I started writing things you were saying during the movie, and one of the first ones was, and which is how it starts spreading. So the spider gets out of its container. He puts it in a shoebox because he doesn't know it's like anything bad.
Yeah, because the guy buys the spider because he collects bugs, and so his
like
room is already
and,
with all the lights and centipedes and too many gross bugs anyway in his bedroom, which grosses me out. And then he has this spider, and he takes it out of the Tupperware and puts it in a shoebox because he wants it to have a nice, a bigger home.
Like put some
crepe paper or something like that, whatever, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'm going to get you a nice home tonight." He's going to get him a nicer home. But no, that spider gets out of that box.
And so he's selling his mom had died early. He's taking care of his sister, and so he's like selling shoes and stuff like that. Like I'm not into shoes or anything like that, but he's like selling these high end shoes to try to make some money to kind of like build up his house and stuff like that and take care of his sister. And so he was selling these these super nice shoes to this guy.
Yeah, like collectible Nikes.
Like collectible Nikes. And it had gotten in this guy's shoe.
Oh my God.
And so he gets like bit, and then that's kind of where things start like going off. But when he's going to put on the shoe, like, and it's like, this is what's going to happen. But you just start going, it's in his shoe. It's in his shoe. It's in his shoe. Like, that was like one of the things. I was like, oh my God.
As if he can hear me.
Yeah. As if like he's going to change
don't put
anything.
The shoe on.
Yeah, don't put on the shoe. What was the other one? There was two other things that you had said, other than just like nope. Oh, there's another scene. Like once they start spreading, there's a lady, an older lady. I think she just lives there, but she kind of like helps out. It seems like around like cleaning and stuff like that. And she goes into the like kind of upper part of the not attic, but
no, like where like the little tiles that move. Yeah.
She had seen like I think one of the spiders or something, and
cobwebs or something.
Yeah, and she goes up where this like bug spray and just starts going shh, like spraying it a bunch, and you just going, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Yeah. I don't remember saying that at all.
Yeah. So you were just like, yeah, you were talking the whole time, but
I'm sorry. Generally, you don't like it when I talk.
Yeah, no, it was funny. And there's another scene where they decide they're going to go down to the parking garage, and I think they like get out that way, and that's where they like run into some police. They're like we talked about the quarantine part of it. The police found the first dead body, and they noticed something was wrong with him, and they're like, he didn't die by like normal causes. So they all kind of like they make everybody stay there, and so they're like locking.
I was about to say, yeah, they lock them in.
Yeah, but they eventually like kind of get out there with the police, but they open the door, and there's like this corridor to go down to the parking garage, and it is just covered in like cobwebs and spiders everywhere, and you just started going no.
I know, I can see it.
Yeah.
And they're like crawling in the cobwebs, and I mean, just like, I don't know if any of the spiders were real, because they're not all ginormous. Some of them, I don't know. They look so real and move. Like, shout out to their special effects or whatever. And their spiders look like those, I think they're garden spiders.
That's what we call them. They kind of look like those.
Which they're good. They're spiders that kill the
bugs in your like garden and stuff like that.
Things that you want to. So you always tell me, don't mess with them when they're outside. Leave them be.
They're not mean or anything.
But they're big, and their front two legs come out the front more, so it looks like they have like huge big fangs, but that's like their legs, and then the legs are on the side. These spiders to me look like that, and
they're like a little meaner looking than those, but yeah. But you're right, like it was hard. Like there were certain scenes you could tell they were CGI, but a lot of the time, like it was like it seemed like real spiders. Like they did a really good job. Which I think is why it's so effective.
And then they come all out. The ladies in the bathroom, and
this is the part you scream. Like you didn't normally scream in a lot of it, but this scene you did.
And I don't know what she was doing in the bathroom. In all honesty, I can't remember.
Well, they were refurbing the bathroom, so she may have been in there.
I know, I can't remember. Anyway, she saw the towel moving. And
on the back of the door.
Yeah, and I know then I was just like, no. Because if I was in our bathroom and there was something so large that it could make our towel move, I'm out. I'm walking out. I'm shutting the bathroom door, and I'm coming to get you. If you're not home, I'm leaving the house. Or
going out a window.
Well, no, I couldn't leave the house. I'd have to stay there and watch the door to make sure whatever it was didn't come out, so that when you got home, I could say there's something in there and it's still trapped in there.
Which you've done. That's a good call out. You've done that before, where I've gone, I don't know, to like go like get some food or something like that, and while I'm gone, you've seen a spider like on the ceiling,
did.
and you just sit and like you track it. And I remember one time like coming home and walking in the door, and like the first words
Yes.
that come out of your mouth is like, "There's a spider right there." Like, and like this whole time you've just been watching it,
Yes.
making sure you know exactly where it's at all times.
Yes, so that you could kill it when you got home.
Yeah.
So the fact that this girl was like, let me move this towel. And this was after the person died. I mean, they didn't, know exactly what he died from. And they knew that the spider was missing. That it was loose. That, he hadn't found it. And when she goes and moves that towel, that spider jumps and like crawls
Runs up her arm.
And oh my goodness, I died a little. And then she runs and jumps in. I thought it was like into a shower and like shuts the shower door. I think there's a door. I don't even remember if there's a door or a curtain. I think it's a door, like where you can't see, like it's that foggy kind of glass.
Yeah. Frosted glass.
Yeah. And she's yelling for, somebody to come in, and she's like, it's in here. It's in the bathroom. Don't let it out. And then they're all in the bathroom and they find it, and the guy's like, oh, I'll catch it, because, he didn't want to kill the spider because
It was him and his friend that like
that
always
wanted
liked
to do
that
like
type
a
of stuff.
reptile
Yeah.
store or something, or reptiles and bugs. Anyway. And he's going to catch it. And so the whole time he's trying to go to catch it, I'm dying because I'm like, oh, no, this thing could jump. Like, it's fast. And then it goes under the sink, and finally he's like, okay, I'm going to get this broom or whatever. And he's like, surely I've killed it by now. And then these erupt out of the sink, or no, out of the drain in the shower.
Yeah, he actually finds it and like stomps on it like with a towel over it, and then when he pulls the towel, like all the babies start like running.
That's right.
But you're right. I think
then-
she's in the thing,
the
and they
shower,
start
and they're
running
coming
coming out of the floor. Yeah.
Like so many.
And that was a really cool, like, effective scene, because while she's in there, like, you see, isn't that the scene where like the vent in the back like pops off and you see him start coming into the room?
Well, that's where the original one came in from. The vent
Yeah.
had popped off, and then she was trying to put the vent back up there.
But like a bunch of them had already like come out, right?
They were up in there. They were everywhere, guys. They were in the vents. They were everywhere. And it's like if you squished them, they multiplied. They had a bunch. And then the female spiders can get up to 10 times
Their normal
size. I mean, one's the size of, like, I swear, like a VW bug.
It's not like the full size of it, but it's big.
Something's touching me now. I swear. I should have pulled
Just
my
talking
hair
about it.
up because
Yeah.
something's touching my neck. I just know it.
But I think it ended well. I think like how some of the friends die, which again you feel for them because they're all like kind of cool characters, and
Well, not everybody can survive. That would just be
no
unrealistic.
exactly.
But yeah.
But you feel the there's some drama going on in the group, like with the main character and one of the friends, and they
And a
do
sister.
a good job of kind of like explaining that as the movie goes along, just creating some tension. But and some of the friends obviously don't did you just jump?
I got the chills.
Don't make it, but I think it was a satisfying ending to me. I think some of them make it, and
Sure. I would never be the same. Like, what they saw, you can't unsee. What they survived through, you can't. They would just have to. No.
they just have to put you down.
Yeah, I couldn't leave. I'd need to be in a sealed off room, away from nature.
But you made it, and I'm proud of you. You did it.
I did make it. It was worth it.
Yeah. It was worth it because her prize for making it through was a trip to some stores today. She was in a Halloween mood, so she got some
I got
cool...
to go to all the stores you normally are like, no, not Do we have to go to that one? I got to go to all of them.
And look for, not all their Halloween stuff is out yet, so that wasn't our last trip, but this was her pillow she saw online, and they had 2 left, so that was the snag of the day. I think we are going to torture you a little bit in the next episode again.
What have I done?
You're just so good at this. That's the
Oh, yeah, right. You just like to sit there and laugh at me being miserable.
I think that's what marriage is about, really.
I would say miserable. It's not miserable. You just like when I get scared.
Okay, so final thoughts again for me. It's a buyer. Like, horror fan, go watch it. It's good. It's good. But
no, I do like it. Again, I don't want to say a non-horror fan because I am a baby horror
let's
fan.
say a normal.
Yeah, don't watch it. No. Because, even if you like spiders, you might feel bad for all the spiders.
Well, that's true. But I'd say definitely if you're not a fan of spiders, you have arachnophobia. No.
I'm hoping that I forget about this movie now. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because even when you were like, okay, let me make sure I remember everything. I was like, wait, you're going to tell me now? I got to listen to you relive some of this stuff, and then I got to listen to you again? No, you're just going to have to remember it.
Keep it to yourself.
Keep it to your, just
and
think
don't
about it in
start
your
rolling.
head. Yes. Because I don't want to talk about it too much.
So.
Ewy, ewy, ewy. No.
So you might be tortured again next week. So we're doing, we're going to watch Dangerous Animals, which just came out. And it seems like it's kind of a mixed genre, but it's a shark movie in the ocean. So she doesn't like the ocean either. Underwater. She doesn't like underwater movies because she holds her breath. And not a big.
I sound so goofy, but yeah.
No. But it's also kind of got like a serial killer kind of vibe to it, or killer vibe a little bit. Maybe I wouldn't say serial killer, but yeah.
Like the shark's a serial killer.
Aren't they all? No. No, it's got a guy. It looks like is kidnapping people on a boat, and then
taking them out to the ocean.
Taking them out to the ocean. So I've only seen one trailer, but it just came out, and I'm hearing like really, really good reviews on it. So I always loved shark movies as a kid, but you're obviously the complete opposite. So yeah. So thanks for joining us. Tune in next week when we review Dangerous Animals. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And tune in next time to The Fear Review, where the fear is family.